Righty, we are here live on this beautiful Thursday evening in Ontario, the town of Oakville, and we are playing some Pokepile, the namesake deck of the second to the top of the trophy board leader, Monsieur Pokemoke themselves, who has been by on occasion. So what is this deck doing? Well, calling this Delverless Delver, thanks the boat guy, calling this Delverless Delver would not be a huge stretch. So what this deck is a teamer deck that is focused around a mana denial plan with Wasteland, taxing our opponent's low mana with Daze. And we've got 3 main deck copies of Stifle. This hits fetch lands, other wastelands, but you can hit things like Thassa's Oracle out of Doomsday. Beyond that, really our threats are Dreadhorde Arcanist, Oko, and Uro. And then we've just got a strong sort of package of removal and control elements around that. It's a very interesting deck to look at because you are just quite threat light, but Uro is such a house that a lot of game ones are just basically going to come down to the fact that Uro puts you up a card, Oko puts you up a card, Narset puts you up a card, and Dreadhorde Arcanist puts you up at least, hopefully at least one card. So yeah, this is everything I would like to be about if I wanted to play something like Delver. This is the closest that I would probably enjoy playing. So we're gonna try it out. We've got a reasonably well set up main deck and a reasonably well set up sideboard. So let's just hop
Meanwhile,
really it looks fairly simple, but the game states that become generated by the gameplay of this deck are the more interesting thing. So we're gonna hit a whole bunch of awesome legacy micro decisions fairly quickly, I assume. Oh, that's modern. Legacy. The wrong color. We want the red, we want the purple. I love the purple. That's a preliminary. Pokepile, because fuck Delver. I mean, I didn't say it, but Turtle Power has opinions, and I'm here for them. Listen. I don't like playing aggressive decks, and I don't like normally playing combo decks unless they have Urza in them. All right, winning the die roll, and we are against Utopia Mycon. One lander, but we've got Ponder and Dreadhorde. I'm gonna keep this. Mickey losing to blind flipped Delvers. That's a name. Yeah, you know, Mickey Two Toes. He's cousins with Mickey loses the blind flip Delvers. I love Mickey. I mean, I love watching him lose the Delver. Oh, Mickey. All right. So that's basically perfect. We'll put Chain Lightning on top, followed by Trop, followed by Force of Will. Hopefully we won't get wastelanded here. It is possible that what I should have done on that first turn is just led on a fetch land with nothing else. Hey, thanks Kilgore. They explode out of me without my permission, so I don't really know what to say about that. I'm gonna jam Dreadhorde here because we've already got a cantrip in our graveyard. One of the best early threats that exists in this format right now. We'll see what my opponent is on. The accents alone deserve subs. I hope that's true. Dan said I had a long future ahead of me in voice acting, and I would really like to believe it. All right, so we have options here on what we're gonna... Oh no! Am I the bad guy? Am I the bad guy? My opponent scooped before I even considered what I might maybe be exiling to Force of Will. Oh no. I might be the bad guy. Oh. So we're against some kind of Tundra deck. So I assume I want Pyroblast and maybe Reb, maybe Carpet, maybe Veil. Other than that, I'm not willing to go too hard onto anything. Oh, maybe Klothys. Yeah. Definitely Klothys. Definitely Klothys. I think I can go out the forces. Probably the Chain Lightnings, because I can't... Chain Lightning's good against things like Delver, some of the aggressive decks, DNT, but I don't think it's going to be great here. And then... just trim around the edges a little bit. 1 Bolt, 1 Force, 1 Daze, something like this. Because they feel like they can slow roll the game. I'm not exactly sure how strong some of the cards I'm boarding into here are, because bring in at least 1 Wilt. Okay, I'm down with that. I'm not sold on Veil, and maybe 3 Pyroblasts is enough. Although maybe I'd rather have Veil than Carpet. Yeah. You're 100% right, Boat Guy. Yeah, the opponent resolving Sylvan Library would be no fun. Oh, one of the things I did not mention in the deck tech was Daniel Gochel. Awesome. What a sick run. All right, I'm keeping this a little land heavy, but we're on the draw, and we'll find a Brainstorm before we need one, and then we'll be fine. He's a monster. I do not doubt it. Oh, it's Esper Bile. Okay, so we've got to turn to Wilt for that. So... well, my sideboarding is completely incorrect. Oh. Don't taunt me, Boat Guy. So if I'm playing Wilt next turn, we'll just draw Oko here, and why not draw the Veil next turn, and we'll shuffle away the umpteenth land. If only we had the ability to hug people in public. You can, they just have to be from your family. And by family, I mean like live with you. Admittedly, it's not as much fun as it used to be. I will always remember till the day I die. Well, yeah, but that's not the point. I will remember till the day I die the judge squad crowding around me while I was on the top table of the that face-to-face trios event. That was a good day. Oh! No, I guess I won't pay for it. Well done, opponent. That's fine. It's not my favorite, but we've got plenty more fetches at the moor. Oh, or I could just do that. Let's go Ponder. Legacy Spirits, it could be. What the hell? Oh! That is so freaking rude. Yikes. I mean, it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to draw it, but, and I'm definitely going to shuffle it away, but holy crap. Vial in a Spirit of the Labyrinth. Man, It's a good thing they never printed any kind of flash creature that denies you drawing cards. That would be really obnoxious. Could break the format in half. I mean, I guess I'm just jamming Oko here. And I would like to try to unlock my cantrips. Please. This Force of Will is going to be less than useful. Oh my god. Well, I guess they got a lot of value out of scooping game one so early, because I completely boarded wrong for them. Not so much on the cards that I brought in, but the cards we boarded out. Yeah, I'm not going to even try to dig out of this. Ghostly Pilferer guy? What is the Ghostly Pilferer? And who is the guy that is ghostly and pilfering? Alright, so that seems fine. Seems good. I want all of these back. That seems good. Alright, these are all terrible. Whoa, 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 whoa. These are all terrible. As is this one. Blazing Volley. We have Pyroclasm, which I think is better for this matchup. Ghostly Pilfer, Spirit Rogue. Whenever it becomes untapped, you pay 2. This. Oh yeah. That's definitely something they could be playing. Snoko, and he had 3 Pilfer. Yikes. I think on the play, I definitely want my last Daze, but I don't think we need many Stifles at all. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, I'll bet. Sure. Do I love this hand? No. Am I going to keep this hand? Yes. So, okay. So we'll go Brainstorm into Daze here. Perfection. Let's take them right out of this game. Thank you very much. So good. What if you didn't? Thank you very much. Good. And then what if you didn't? Pew! Second cavern. Damn. I think I want to pick this off ASAP. Did I say Yvonne Netanyahu? I mean, I feel like I did, but I would like to confirm that I actually said Yvonne Netanyahu. Quote 90? Yeah, that sounds right. Although it was added by Alex, so it could be a lie. Hey, look! With all the right cards in my deck, this matchup seems really easy. Oh my god! All right. Yeah, it's not my favorite. How'd that all work out for you, Alex? That sounds complicated and horrible. Well, at least this board wipe's gonna be super satisfying. Yeah, I would like to know what kind of crazy political machinations you are involved in. As long as they don't put me... There are literally any spirits in that deck that are not Marlin legal. I assume not. As with most creatures that are worth playing have been printed fairly recently. All right. Sure. Top, top, top. No. Play that one. Yeah, I mean, there might be some... What? There's a non-modern legal spirit. What? Where? They got one card? I think I'm just gonna jam. I'm sure there are spirits that are from Conspiracy or what have you, but I just assume they're not very good. Brago. Yeah, I mean, Brago is not constructed kind of good, but it's a good card. All right. Do I want to try to hit a land into the Uro? Apparently I do. Top, top, top. Oh, that is a good draw. I could stifle them activating Spectral Sailor if I want to and go 1-for-1 on cards. This is almost definitely worth it in this situation, I think. Could have stifled Uro. Yes, I could have. Yes, I could have. That would almost definitely be better. But, I'm here now. Yay! Apparently I made the right play because we just won. That's not how things work. Did you see game 1, Turtle Power? Stifle a Wasteland. I would love to stifle a Wasteland at least once. But game 1 was ludicrous. Game 1, I think I played a turn 2 Dreadhorde Arcanist and they just straight scooped. I went turn 1 Ponder, turn 2 Arcanist, and they just straight up scooped. It was something like that. I don't think Spirits is good in Legacy, maybe. Sure, but like, if you're playing a deck that's bad, you have to have a stick-to-itiveness. You've got to have a really positive attitude where, like, 3-2 is a 5-0 for you, and a 5-0 is, like, running a challenge, right? Like, you got to make peace with the deck that you're playing, or you might as well stop playing it. You're just going to be some salty jerkbag Jund player who's just, like, pining for the Halcyon days. Yeah, exactly. Roy gets it. Roy gets it. All right, I'll keep this in the dark. I got a Bolt. I got a Brainstorm. I got Force of Negation. Force of Negation. Uh-oh. Resolves. Money, but I wanted food. Money could be used to get more food. Or is it money can be traded for goods and services? That's the one. Money can be traded for goods and services. No. It's money, but I wanted a peanut. Money can get you many peanuts. Explain how. Money can be traded for goods and services. I need that quote. But for now, I have to make do with the excellent...
Eat the pudding, 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 eat the pudding. Okay. And then we gotta get to work.
All right. I like this Wasteland, so I think I'm going to keep this stack of things. Go top the extra Arcanist, top the library. Oh no, I have the episode somewhere, Turtle Power, so I'll just rip it off of that later. I mean, I'll open it now so we can all hear the wonderful quote. Aw, $20. I wanted a peanut.
Ow, pointy.
Ooh, slimy. Moving.
$20. I wanted a peanut. $20 can buy many peanuts. Explain how. Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. All right. Die. Sure. I guess on a certain level, if I wanted to maximize the effectiveness of my Wasteland, I could have shot it off on their upkeep. But looks like we got away with it. I like Homer better than Peter. Is that a hot take? No, it's not. Although you're remembering Peter, you're remembering Homer from season 1 to 10, which I think is correct. But since that time, Homer has become a little bit more Peter Griffin-like. And we got the big old raid from the Juan and only Larynx Punchworthy. What up, bruh? How did all of your grinding go on Hollow Knight? All right. I think let's just start off jamming Arcanists. Got bored, played Hades. How is that? It looks like Diablo, but single player. So Family Guy got better because it embraced what its greatest strength was, which was non sequitur, purely funny, you know, just fully ramped up humor. Could have Stifle a fetch. Could I? I'm tapped down. So I think I'm going to Force here first, because I'm not feeling like the Stifle is going to be super great here. And then we'll Daze if they force back. If you didn't cast DHA. But Dreadhorde wins you games fast, like in a ludicrous hurry. I firmly believe that casting the Dreadhorde on turn 2 is one of the best things you can do in Legacy. I say turn 2, when you hit 2 mana. There we go. Like, I fully expect to now be in a dominant position because of my choice to do what I did. Because now I get to go to combat, I get to cast a free Brainstorm, I get to tuck the extra Dreadhorde. Like, From ingesting an amount, I don't know, of Legacy content in the last little while, I firmly believe that the line I took here was very reasonable. I don't know if that's true, but I think so. Also, I've played against this deck before. It's playing Kaya's Guile. No, not Kaya's Guile. Oath of Kaya, and a bunch of ETB triggers with Urian. I'm just gonna jam this Sylvan Library because I'm pretty sure they don't have any counters. Now they have two CMC permanents that they feel desperately compelled to deal with. I don't have any counter magic left anyway. What's up, Blitz? I don't have any counter magic that's left up anyway, so I feel totally fine to expose my Arcanist. And it looks like we're just going to eat them alive from this point. Their deck is not very aggressive, so I'm basically just going to burn myself for 8 to draw 2 extra cards. They did find a Source of Plowshares, which is fine with me. Choose 2 cards. That one. And that one. Let's Preordain first, and then we're probably just casting Dreadhorde, but... Dreadhorde Arcanist. The Dreadhorde. You gotta watch out for the Dreadhorde. Dreadhorde Arcanist. He parks his car on Noah's Ark. Terminus. What's up, Jiggy? Do I want to force this? I really want to force this. I only have 1 Narset in my deck. It's not Miracles. It's Esper ETB enchantments. Force Pitch Daze. Yeah, I guess so. It just feels really vulnerable against their open mana. Yeah. But I think it's correct, because then if they have an out for this, then we have an out for them having an out, which is jamming Narset against a blue deck. I suppose I think the way I'm supposed to read this is if I put us both on low resources, that this Narset is just going to crush this game state. Okay, I'm not going to pay 8 here. I might pay 4, but I am aware that their deck has burn spells in it, in the form of okay, we're putting that on top. So Sorry. In the form of words. I have the best words. In the form of words. In the form of Oath of Kaya. Am I the only one that sings Fiddler on the Roof when people play Miracles? No. There's seriously right now in my chat, there's a human being called Alex. He is a judge peer of mine, and I can almost guarantee you he got your reference. He understood that reference. There you go. There he is. He's a good human. Mingle. Trying to win a game of Legacy here. Go mingle. Go mingle. I don't got time for you guys and your budding bromance. Miracle of Miracles. All right. Did I win? I played all the cards in my main deck that are really good against yours. Aw, rats. I guess we're out of luck now. Shoot skis, guys. We're in real trouble. Gosh, gang. I don't know how we're going to be able to win this game now. Okay. So I'll go to 6. Don't cast Chain Lightning. That is not the plan, no. But I understand your point. If they're playing any number of red sources in their mana base, which they likely are for their sideboard Pyroblasts and red elemental blasts, between that and the Astrolabe, they can fork it back at me, which is not a good thing to happen right now because we could die. So the real question I have for the game state here is, am I supposed to play this Oko or do I just keep it as Force Fuel? I don't have them dead on board, so I feel like the Oko is better. Especially if they draw like a Swords to Plowshares, then I'm in much better shape. So it is possible that this screws me over, but not bloody likely. All right. Hull Breacher into Oath of Kaya would have been the savagery. But my opponent had a lot more tenacity than the Spirits one. They really stuck it through until the absolute end there. Okay, so these things seem great. That thing seems good. This thing seems acceptable. And I was told I need to bring in some number of Wilt. I probably want to, and we'll bring in a Klothys as well. Force of Negation is probably not that good. Force of Will, you usually want to cut some number of. Daze, you can cut some number of. Stifle, you can cut some number of. Oh, Chain Lightning. Because it looks like they're on many less creatures. So we could just do this. I feel like having 0 force effects is probably bad. Pokepile, cut Astrolabe. I think it cut Astrolabe when it cuts Ice Fang. I think it plays Ice Fang and Astrolabe together if it's choosing to play either of those cards. Because like you like we're playing 0 basics in this version, but I assume make an argument for Ooze. Sure. Yeah, I'll cut a Stifle for an Ooze. Because the person's name is Pokemoki, and this is their namesake deck. So it's Pokepile like Strifopile. There's nothing. It's just named for the person who plays it the most. Like Strifopile is technically punishing thieves, right? But nobody plays it except for Strifo now. So like people will run into it and they'll be like, what was that deck? Is that an archetype? And it's like, no, it's not an archetype. It's the deck that one person plays. I think Pokepile, like more people play it than just the one, but it's still got that kind of nomenclature associated with it. Ayo! Only Strifo can play it without losing a clock. I have repeatedly 4-1'd with that deck. So, what is it? This one. That command. All right. The way I've sideboarded feels a little bit scary. Yeah, the Jerry command's good too. The way I've sideboarded feels a little bit scary considering like I don't know 100% of their deck list. But at the same time, we're up a game and it doesn't feel like it's gratuitously wrong. Well, this hand could either be completely nuts or very reasonable. Well, it seems like we're going to be more on the reasonable side of things. You just checked the title. We're going to shuffle that. That's better. Well, I could always shuffle the deck order. Where and when are you going? Or when and for how long, I suppose, is the way you might prefer that to be phrased. Well, I don't love burning my only fetch land on putting green mana into play against a deck that has Source to Plowshares, so I'm going to put in a Wasteland here and see what happens. Really sucks to play the Wasteland proactively like that against a deck that can definitely fetch around it. Yeah, so I'll just bump Infect to last. No, but that's fine. I'll just bump into Infect into last place. If I have to. If you're back first, then we'll play Infect when you're here. Okay, so this is not great so far. One assumes this is going to, yep, absolutely continue to not be great. Yep, it's this deck again. It's blue. Might as well try. All right. Blitz with the savagery. They'll give me all the astrolabes. I guess this doesn't actually draw cards, right? But they can flicker with astrolabe to draw cards. So, yikes! Not really what I wanted to see there. This is this hand has panned out poorly. But hopefully we recover. Come on now, how many basics could they be playing? 8, 9? Ooh, second Uro ain't not bad. Let's do that first. Ayo. Okay, I like that one. Put that in, put Ponder on top. All right, all right, all right. Maybe get to enjoy a small amount of velocity. I like that one. I like it. Play an untapped Wasteland and cast the turn. Sure. Definitely not in a phenomenal feeling position here. Yeah. Astrolabe deck definitely giving me the business. Put your eye in their hand, sure. All right. Step 1, ponder. That's a good one. That is that's a good ponder. Do not hate that one. All right. Do I want to play Klothys this turn, or do I want to play Scooze? The answer is Klothys. Shuffle. No, I'm good. Think the top of my deck feels real alright. Klothys, God of Destiny. Join me, it is your destiny. Force of Will, but I can't beat that with the cards in my hand. Rude. Alright, well, hopefully next turn they play Urian without making another land drop. Rats. No. Play something that costs 6. Hardcast Determinus. Come on. Shit. Alright. We might be. It's possible. We're in more than a little bit of trouble. Just a Sky Noodle. It's not just a Sky Noodle. It drew them 2 cards. Do you understand what format I'm playing? In Legacy, that's like the game's over. You can never beat 2 cards. I've seen people scoop when their opponent gained a single card of card advantage. All right, let's find green mana. Well, it's not what I asked for, but it does seem pretty okay. In theory. So, Sylvan Library first. All right. Found another Sylvan Library. Maybe that'll help us out, because they're going to spend this turn killing my Narset. Anamatu is Spice. Their whole deck list is Spice. ETB Tribal. And Anamatu flickering a Urian. That's some wild tech right there. It's a maximum value. Anamatu with Miracles. Sure, yeah. I mean, that's really what she's designed to do, right? Like, she's just built for that mechanic. Oh. Alright, well, we've got double bolt next turn. Why do you suck so hard? Why do you suck so hard? Is it because my opponent's entire board is basics? Double or double bolt and Uro. Yeah. I mean, it's not like we're out of this, but. So, do I use double bolt to try to clear the way for Uro? I feel like I do. Because Uro can just beat them on its own. Whereas killing their Urian is really not all that important to me. I mean, yeah, obviously I'd like to do it because it's, killing me and stuff, but... Alright. Daze, pick up Sanctuary, rebuy Pyro. I mean, I want to do that. I just didn't want to do that by going after my own spell, which maybe that's wrong, but maybe I should have done it more aggressively. Stifle is a potentially interesting draw. I think I'd rather have the Ponder at this point than the Pyroblast. Oh, I could Pyroblast to get my... Yeah. I forgot that that would ever be able to come back again. I played against Skyclave Apparition way too much recently, and I just assumed that anything that ever goes into exile has been lost to the Shadow Zone forever. Shadow Zone? Shadow Realm. Shadow Realm. Shadow Realm. I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you flat out I'm a goddamn awful player. All right. That's a good one, though. Especially in order with these other cards. Yeah, I like these. Okay. So we'll EOT Wilt, and then it'll potentially free us up for... I have another Uro. What am I doing? Let's cast that now, while my opponent seems to be light on things. And then I have Wilt, and I also have, but like right now, the more I can tax their, counters and removal and such, the better. Sure, perfect. I still think I'm going to wait on this Arcanist for a cycle. Just because I don't want to get got by something silly there. No, I'd rather get my Sylvan Library back, actually. So we'll play the Arcanist first and just let them kill it or counter it if they want to, which might free up the Wilt. Saving the Wasteland in hand for potential future Brainstorms. It's gonna be Trial of Ambition. We have a Stifle for that. Hey, hey, hey! No, no, no. No. All right, fine. You got me. Sack a creature. Which one? Which one would you like me to sack, Moto? Which one of my one creatures? That one? You want me to sack that one? Get out of here. They got one card in hand. What is it? Is it good? How good is it? Thank you. Yes, I would like all the things. I would like that one, and I would like that one. You know what? I don't even want the Daze, but I'm going to take it anyway. Because you know what, opponent? I don't want you to have the satisfaction. I don't want you to have the satisfaction. No, we're gonna immediately cast this Brainstorm because I want to put this Wasteland on top in case I drew something like that. Unfortunately, I actually want all these cards, so I'll just put the Delta on top, and we'll do that. If only Hull Breacher before Lib activation. From them? Why would you wish that evil on me? Listen, Tweedomin, I hope you have children, and I hope they have beautiful legs, and I hope they're taken away from them, so that you can feel my pain. It's a Ricky Bobby reference. I don't actually wish that on anyone. That would be horrible. All right, pay to keep that, pay to keep that. This thing, so the top of my deck is currently clear. Use the one knife to get the other knife out. That's the plan. Did my opponent just miss? No, they didn't. All right. I was like, what? All right. Put that on top and fetch for it. Okay, there is one more land in my deck. I mean, no, we'll just shuffle that. There we go. Hey guys, I found a win condition. Hey, look, look, look. It's a win condition. Skulls ball. Boop, 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 boop. You know, opponent, getting real sick of your shit. Real sick of it. Fine. You know what? Am I gonna? Well, I guess this puts me. I can't. If I do this, I can't. If I do that, I can't play Veil of Summer next turn. But it's not likely I need to. What are the odds that they have any way to dig their creature out of their graveyard? It's approximately 0, right? So it's fine. 2 kilos of Colombian Bam Bam. Wow, I am really glad I have infinite answers to that. That card is obnoxious. Ayo! Yes, yes. Yes to both. Yes to all. How do I click yes to all? Is there a button for that? I feel like there should be a button. Uro in all formats, thank you. Just, ooh. Do I want to just keep my Uro? Just style on him? I think so. I think that's the play. Eat Sphere in case of Savine's Reclamation. Well, that would have been the right thing to do a million years ago. But I have Veil. I can hexproof against Savine's Reclamation. All right, you know what? You've scared me enough. We'll just cast Uro next turn like plebeians. Plebeian? Is anyone British? Is one of those more insulting than the other? All right, so I'm just gonna stifle the draw trigger here. Because honestly, every turn that's passing right now, I'm getting exponentially more ahead. So stopping their entire velocity for their turn seems unbeatable, honestly. Yes. Keep that one. I'll put that on top. It doesn't do anything. Oh, yeah, I got you, boat guy. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying, like, you're 100% right, but it's, like, way past the point of being able to matter, right? That's definitely a good call. So in future, I should remember that Savine's Reclamation is something that those decks are almost definitely playing. And would actually be a pain in the ass for me. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, Savine's Reclamation, for anyone who's not aware of it, that card is an absolute house. Yeah, I don't need to play Uro this turn. I got infinite answers for everything. Played an Oko already. Preordain. Nah. Let's just not. Yay! Nice deck, opponent. Nice deck. All right, cruising along. Nice 2-0 so far on the Pokepile. Here is Pokemoke, second highest on the trophy leaderboard with 37 trophies. 59 in first place with Tom Negator 77 Hep, who has dropped by occasionally. I don't really want to play Rainbow Depths, but I probably should at some point just to record it. Because my version of Rainbow Depths is mono blue Urza. Well, Karn Echoes, as it's titled, probably more accurately. Django Reality Sculptor, great name. Well, that one's unkeepable, so I'm sending it back. Well, that one is keepable, so I'm going to keep it. I've literally been to places in the Caribbean that look almost exactly like this. It's unreal. By which I guess I mean it's entirely real. I think I'd rather have extra shuffle effects. In the dark, I want to snap off a turn 1 Preordain and try to find a Force, which is potentially a sign of weakness, potentially a sign to my opponent that I'm actually playing a combo deck, which I'm not. So for anyone who is not aware, the normal blue soup combination of cards is 4 Ponder, 4 Brainstorm, and 4 Force of Will, and other blue cards to make sure your blue count is high enough. You want at least, I think it's 15. Preordain is usually in sort of lesser numbers. In this case, we're playing 2. And it's more a sign that you're playing a combo deck, but in this case it's not. So, thus the things that I mentioned already. Opponent's having a good hard tank about my Preordain. Hello? Maybe their cat spilled something on their keyboard. Dogs are greater than cats. Well, yeah, cats spill more things on keyboards. Hey, it's Georgie boy. How you doing there, Georgie boy? Hope OP is still alive. Me too. Me too. Well, I'll be back in a half a second. We're 2-0 in this league, so maybe we get an easy 3-0. Could happen. Oh no, we're still not there. Oh, we made it! We made it. We resolved our Preordain. Now I can ordain the future. Oh, I guess I'm taking that Narset, huh? Probably bottom land. Yeah, top the Narset. Narset's a total top. I'm not saying, but I heard a story that one time, well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but Narset's a total top. She's just like, you can't draw cards. And I'm like, wow. Tell me more. She'll still let you draw one card, though, you know. It's not like she's totally denying you all card draw, but... Oh, more spirits, eh? Very well. It's Spirits Night. I said it's Spirits Night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's Spirits Night. Oh, what a night. Oh yes, it's Spirits Night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's Spirits Night. Oh, what a night. Romantic spirits. Oh, pretty spirits, sophisticated wanderers. Come on, you disco spirits. If you hear any noise, it ain't the boys, meaning the goblins. It's Spirits Night. God, I love that song. Ladies' Night. Ladies' Night by Cool and the Gang, folks. Ladies' Night by Cool and the Gang. It's the only banger you need. Come on. Come on. Come at me. Narset wants to give it to you. Really? Very well. Wild. Yes, please. Thank you. Please tell me you have some kind of obnoxious flash threat. There we go. See, I knew you'd come through for me, OP. I knew you'd come through for me. Thanks, opponent. You knew just what to say. You Dickens, you. Playing Spirits in Legacy. Can you imagine? That's not going to be a Skyclave apparition. What? Yeah. No, I mean, I guess I'm about to die and feel like an idiot. Cast Emrakul? Holy shit. Wow. I'm not even mad. Opponent said sorry for slow. I mean, if you're gonna kill me on turn 3 like that, I can't even be mad. Yeah. Clearly, I'm the jackass who has no idea what they're doing. It does seem they're on, like, mono blue? I think there's something to this Bant deck. What is this Bant deck? I have at least one creature with an ETB trigger. I don't want that one. Cutting 4. Let's call it 5? No, 5. There we go. Yeah, Uro has an ETB trigger. That's why I'm keeping as many Uros as I can. So for anyone who's never seen that interaction, bring in Wilt. Yeah, good call. Good call. Actually, I don't know if that's that good of a call. Because if they, well, I mean, it's not that it's bad. I just, their deck is interesting in that they're going to pressure me on multiple axes here. I guess this is the kind of matchup where we could take out some Preordains and just try to keep a land-heavy hand. Yeah, I see it, Jiggy. I will get to that when I can. Yeah, we just want to keep a land-heavy hand here. What's OP on? Spirits with Show and Tell into Emrakul. They went turn 1 Mausoleum Wanderer, turn 2 what's it called? Rattle Chains, turn 3 Show and Tell. It was like, and I only, if I had had a blue card in hand, I would have been fine to force, or if I'd kept the Daze up, but I dazed the Rattle Chains because I thought that they were on spirits. I'm gonna swap 1 Lightning Bolt for a Pyroclasm, and we're gonna go like that. Sure. It's just like they just built an aggressive, aggressive-ish deck with a combo finish. I say combo finish, like the combo obviously has nothing to do with the rest of what they're doing, so it's obviously a little sketch. This hand is phenomenal for what I want to do with this matchup. Opponent rolls a 6, excellent. It looked last game like they were on mono blue too, which is wild. Maybe it's to dodge Wastelands. But they fetch nothing but basic islands, so. My opponent's so basic. My god. I guess I have to shuffle, huh? I mean, there's a lot of good cards here. I guess I don't have to shuffle, right? I can just keep Daze and then draw Forcible and then ponder again. Yeah, all right. We'll gamble that way. No. What's up, Ryan? Oh yeah, the boat guy is definitely here, and he's got a way better catchphrase than you. Okay, my opponent mulled to 6, and they're doing this. Get wrecked. No, sorry, mulled to 5, and they're casting Ponder on turn 1. Get wrecked. Because I didn't even have a guaranteed land drop for turn 2 anyway, so I don't feel bad about doing that. Jesus. We're gonna shuffle. Okay. We've got another ponder, so we should be okay. Well, I went in on the last one, right? But I can't go in on this one. We have a we've got a scrub command around these parts. It's quality. Shoot. Does anyone know what I was gonna make one saying something like, it blows my mind how people play dredge and don't run Burning Inquiry for hours on end, but I don't know how I can meme Inquiry before pissing people off. Yeah. Well, so what was the other MTG Twitter drama though that was going on today with Yama Killer baiting people into playing Burn? Did he actually, like, I saw that he had a tweet that said Burn was good and with showing a result, but like, was he Was he messing with people, or was that his actual result? I assume that was his actual result, and just other people are failing to get the same one. Spell Pierce. Sure, that's fine. I don't need that. There's drama with that. Well, I don't know. It looked like it. Like there was just multiple people. Like I don't know about drama. Whenever I see someone post a tweet and then someone else is like, "Yo, you got baited by Yama Killer's tweets" or whatever, it makes me think that I don't know if we call that drama. We watched for the Burns showcase. I think it was a thing last week. Yeah, I mean I wouldn't be surprised. They have also been missing land drops, but I don't want to burn this on the. There's definitely an uptick on burn, but I wonder if they boarded out like all of those spirits. Like I wonder if they have some kind of like 8-card sideboard thing where they board out the 4 Mausoleum Wanderers and the 4 Rattle Chains. I mean, I don't even know that they had 4 of either of those, but I wonder if they board them all out for like Veil of Summers or something. This last game they had Show and Tell into Omniscience Emrakul. Like, holy crap. Okay, let's dig deep. I would like that land drop, but would I like it for any of these cards? Or would I rather have the Reb? I'd rather have the Reb. Arcanist. Wasteland Reb. Alright. No. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Boat Guy. That's what I would do if I was playing that kind of deck, right? Where you hit your opponent with a bunch of like nobody plays that in Legacy nonsense in game 1, and then you board into like a properly good deck like a blue-green Omnitel in game 2. Night Run. Only a few spirits seems so bad. No, I agree with you. I don't know what to say. I mean, people are gonna do weird stuff sometimes. There's nothing wrong with playing a deck list just because you think it's a good time. There's nothing wrong with playing a deck list just because you think it'll be funny if you can go 3-2 with it, right? So it's not really fair to evaluate people on metrics that don't line up to what I frequently play decks on. Yeah, that's me, Legacy Goblins. No hurry to find a win condition against a deck that could take me out of this game instantaneously. How you doing tonight, Legacy Goblins? I hope all of your Mind Shrieker. Neat. I hope all of your Goblin Lackeys connect on the first go. I wonder if they have some kind of combo with this. What's your feeling on Red Prison in Modern? I ran a league with main deck Leyline and had a wonderful time. Which Leyline? Red Leyline? Red Leyline sounds like a blast. White Leyline. I don't know how much I like that, but wait. I just have a free kill on this, right? Two. Yeah. They played 2 spirits in game 1. But to be fair, they curved into a turn 3 kill, right? So I don't know if it's fair to say they played 2 spirits. Like, yes, they played 2 spirits, but they played 2 spirits in 3 turns, right? Which is... cool. Leyline of Punishment. Yeah. That's what I was expecting for some reason. I guess Leyline, White Leyline is good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, dodging Belcher, I guess, is pretty good. Yeah, opponent's on a funky brew. Sure. A lot of Belcher pilots. It's good and it's very easy to play. It's very straightforward. So they could mill in response to this? I don't... Sure. All right. They milled an island. Their creature got +0/+0. Okay. I can't, I'm not even mad. Like, I just, neat, I guess. Cast the card, yes, please. It's not really what I wanted to do. So since I'm going to cast Brainstorm anyway, let's just pick up the fetch. Oh, I already played. No, we're in combat. All right, that's why. There we go. All right. Get rid of this Pyroclasm that's apparently not going to be useful in this matchup at all. Show and tell. Yeah. What if we didn't, though? I didn't like it last time you did that. I told you, I don't like that. I don't care about what your other opponents say. I don't like it when you do that. Leyline of Punishment is criminally underrated. Not in Pioneer, thanks to the Juan and only Everett Muin. Aspiring Spike. He had a mono red devotion deck that was super, super sweet for a while. More Force of Wills. You know what? All right, I'll take it. Shuffle. Nah, I'm good. I'll take that. Leyline of Combustion. Oh, Combustion's the one I'm thinking of. What does Punishment do? If it's less well known than the other one, I fear for your safety playing it, but no life gain. I don't know if that one is criminally underrated. Reign of Gore, on the other hand, Reign of Gore has been the sort of breakout card of the last little while. Let's go force pitching Force of Negation. Can play through a Spell Pierce here. It's free? Well, it's not really free, right? You have to have it in your opener. I don't really consider that to be free. Whereas Reign of Gore actually hits your opponent with a negative effect. All right. Reign of Gore doesn't interact with lifelink. Sure. I don't know how much I think that's worth, but you are not wrong. Matters a lot versus Heliod. Sure. I guess Heliod's just a deck that I'm not ever actually afraid of, but I certainly should be. I'm just not, because I'm bad. I don't want to board out all my removal and just get, like, smacked by them, like, out juking me back into, like, a more spirit-heavy deck. That bird spirit nonsense that they were playing really weirds me out. Like, I feel like I'm just going to get crushed by it at some point without knowing exactly what happened. So, definitely not boarding out any Pyro or Red Blasts. I think Veil of Summer is maybe not that good here. No, I don't really want 2 Sylvan Libraries against that deck. I guess I just want another Bolt here. But if I have to get into an early fight over a show and tell, yeah, all right. Well, we'll stick with it as. I mean, I'm pretty happy. Mind Shrieker was one of my favorite pack one pick ones in triple Innistrad. I mean, it's a really cool card. It just doesn't seem like it's particularly constructed playable, if you know what I mean. I mean, I'm keeping this. Opponent kept their 7, sure. Well, that's terrifying. So, I was going to go Trop into Ponder here. Oh, well, now I can. But let's be slightly more defensive. Since I think I could lose literally on turn 2, I would like to have more than one out. Brainstorm resolves. Yeah, I guess that's their combo. I guess that's what they're trying to do with it. I was thinking of how they were trying to set up to mill the Emrakul, and I guess that they just do it with Brainstorm. Plus it shuffles their graveyard back in, so it's like kind of gives them a long game. They're playing mono blue. It's wild. Trying to see, what are they on? They're on 0-1. Okay. I thought they were also on 2-0, but they're on 0-1. That, not to, you know, but that doesn't surprise me. They're gonna just shuffle this, huh? Yeah. That's a good one. No rattle chains. Whew. Dodged them. Dodged that rattle chains. Definitely not tapping down here. God damn it. Why do I watch Canister stream? It puts poppy, addictively hook-filled music in my brain. The bitch is back. Alright, you got it. I'm gonna turn that into an elk? Maybe. I think I would rather try to kill it with Reb first. Since I have a backup one, and this turn I would like to play Uro. That is a good one. Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man. All right. That's fine. I'm just going to elk it. Just going to elk it. It's fine. There's no need to be unhappy. Bow, 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 bow. Fun to stay at the YMs. Young man, Oko's elk in your town. I said, young man, get yourself on the ground. You've got 4 legs. Okay. Are you going to make it a 2020? Dive down. Legacy staple dive down. Do I just kill... I just kill the Shrieker in response, right? Because if they have... Yeah. Because if they have show and tell into whatever next turn, I have Force and Daze. Yeah. Legacy staple dive Flusterstorm. Yeah. Well, we can beat that. We'll just Daze. Wild. They're all in on the freaking Shrieker. I kind of love it. Like this is that's so hot. Oh my god, Mind Shrieker, so hot right now. All right, this thing. Whoops. Did I do that? Oko Urkel, ladies and gentlemen. Oko Urkel. Brainstorm. Yep. Legacy Staple Mind Shrieker teaming up with Legacy Staple Dive Down to try to kill me with flipping an Emrakul. I get it. Look, this card looks so cool with the green frame. It makes the art look super green. Like, this is awesome. How cool that is. Ponder. Yep. Ooh, got it. Sure. Shuts down my Uro. Can elk that if I need to. Why is it that only Uro piles are being foiled out by people in Modern? I mean, it used to be Jund piles, and I guess Uro's the new fair kid on the block. Oh, perfect. Okay. So we just have to elk that before we... Oh, I tapped wrong. We just have to elk that before we do nonsense. Jiggy Wiggy with the deep cut. Little Bob O'Reilly for you. Meet the new boss. Same as the old boss. Down, down, better down, better down, bounce, bounce, bounce. It's a great line. It's as good as the king is dead, long live the king. Perfect. All right. It's a good sort of historical allegory. You know I am. I may not have your fancy college background there, Jiggy Wiggy, but you know, I'm all right. Hey, we got him. 3-0, baby. Your fancy PhDs, Dr. Jiggy Wiggy. There we go. Now we got a Jiggy Wiggy command. Oh, good for you, Alex. Seriously kicking ass. And here I am trying to get my freaking degree together. Which the people at my university are being crappy with responding to me. I literally just need to enroll in and pass any course. Any course. Yeah, but I'll be proud of you, Alex. And isn't that worth more than your bubby's love? No, it's not. Yeah, not even close. All right, round 4. Yamadajiro. Yamadajiro. Hand seems like a banger. Let's go! Opponent mulls to 6. Opponent mulls to 5. Nope, okay. I was hoping I could make it happen by just saying the words before they happened. I would like to find a Daze. Nope. All right, but these cards are also acceptable. I should have kept the arrow. That's fine. Aw. That's awesome. I don't know. Jam Dreadhorde? Seems good against almost anything in Legacy. Main deck Pyro? Brainstorm. Feels good. I have a Wasteland on top. All right. So if my opponent decides to try to get in a fight with me over this, I'm probably going to force pitching Oko, knowing that I can Uro into Wasteland next turn. And just degen all over them. Yeah, I'm fighting over this. Lightning Bolt. Hey, them's fighting words. Pew. Oh, they got it. All right. You got me. Just punching each other in the throat, let's call it. Oh, it was Mystic, not what I thought it was. That's fine. Because we'll just do that. We will eventually find the Wasteland that I need to deal with my opponent's Caracas. Can reset Mystic Sanctuary with this too. Sorry, reset Ponder? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, looking good, looking good. Rats. They found a card they could play. It's not what I wanted to see. Just want to see my opponent whiff. Twist in the wind. Well, I'm not playing Uro on this board. So I guess we'll just shuffle here. Yeah. Oh, shit. Guess I could just play Uro to go up a card for exiling my whole graveyard. I don't think I'm willing to do that yet. Nah, I probably just should be. Just bite the bullet. Ah, that is not the land I needed to play to do that. Good, good. I'm glad I made this choice. This is where I wanted to be anyway. Oh no. Yeah, you need blue for Oko. What? Oh. Oh my. Well, shoot. Okay then. Opponent's on Pokepile. Awesome. With Karn. Thanks for the follow, Flave Loco? Flava Loco? I don't know what it is, but it seems sweet. Stifle. Yeah, that could be pretty good, huh? Stifle when they try to bounce my Uro? Green, green, blue, blue. Uro's coming to kill you. Uro. Second one, Flavoloco. It's twice as sweet as 4 Okos. Love it. That is not a bad draw. All right, baby. Stay on target. I need to turn that one up. I'll use the other one.
Stay on target. Stay on
target!
No? Damn it. Well, at least I can kill the Dak Vaden. This game is going to be really hard without elemental blasts. Maybe should have killed the Oko here, but the Dak Vaden's just freaking terrifying. Card selection is just brutal. Yeah. Dak's on the other side of the battlefield now. Are you back early, Roy? Is that what has happened here? Nice. Yeah, we flooded more than a little bit here. So, what in the... Oh, it teams up with their Karns. That's hilarious. I guess they could also swap... They can swap lands for opposing creatures. All right. Oh yeah, so I've got the artist to... Oh, they're just gonna cast Arrow. Shit. Okay, so nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Losing to someone who's playing 60 card Pokepile with Karn. Yikes. Actually, I don't know that they're playing Punishing Thieves. We haven't seen a Grove of the Burn Willows or Punishing Fire out of them yet. Yeah, all right. We're just done there. No, we already see the Liquid Metal. What prompted people to start playing Stifle again? Well, I don't know about people, but the reason this deck is playing Stifle is that it has a very concentrated goal of mana denial. So Stifle ties in. Also, Doomsday was super popular for a little while, and it hoses that deck brutally. Like... It's a level of truly unacceptable savagery. Yeah, Ponza is, I mean, Ponza is people's favorite reason to play Stifle, but then one of the things is, like, Stifle is... I don't know if there's a really good modern equivalent. I guess Force of Negation in main decks is a sort of modern equivalent, where, like, Force of Negation, like, playing, like, 3 or 4 Force of Negations in main deck versus 0 is, like, something that comes in and out of fashion, and it's, like, quite relevant for other decks. No, yeah, Tail's End is a better example. Nimble Obstructionist has never been... Never... Nimble Obstructionist, I wouldn't say has ever come really into its own ever. Like, people have played a couple, but, like, Aspiring Spike was playing 4 of Tail's End for, like, 2 weeks. Tail's End was everywhere. Stifle. Stifle. Rats. I guess I could try to brainstorm into something here. Okay. Some people's worst fear. The hard cast Daze. Boop. Well, it's not exactly what I would have liked to draw there. Let's find another Daze, please. Yeah. Wow, that's gross. Thank you, deck. Brainstorm's big game. Oh, it's so tempting. All right, go, 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 go. It's so tempting. Get him. Go. No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop playing stuff. I don't like it. Stop. Ah, it's so desperate. It's better to wait. It's better to wait because then they're down an actual answer. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It'll be fine. Everyone, this time, everyone lives. If people have not seen any of David Tennant playing Doctor Who, what are you doing with your life? I have serious questions. What are you doing with your life? Yes, I got that reference. It's not David Tennant? It is David Tennant. It's definitely David Tennant. Unless it's Matt Smith. Is it Matt Smith? I'd be very upset if it wasn't David Tennant. I feel like it's like 5 episodes before the end. Resolves. Your do nothing card resolves. Interesting. I have a Mystic Sanctuary on top. I don't want it. Uh-oh. Here comes the kill spell on my Dreadhorde. Oh my. I'm gonna shatter my Dreadhorde Arcanist? Okay. Yeah. I guess we'll Daze it. We'll Daze it this time and hope I draw something else to beat it next time. Yeah, I guess so. Well, getting rid of it twice means that my Uro is going to be safer. Yeah, I'm fetching a Trop right now anyway. Oh, you're right. That is the one from the Blitz. Oh, but I wasn't wrong in that I said it was X number of episodes before, quote, the end of that Doctor. Although that's Christopher Eccleston, so it's not like his run was particularly long. So you're right. You're right. You're right. You're all right. You are all correct. Oh, shoot. For some reason, I have gone so long without wastelanding the opponent's deck that I thought that I wouldn't be able to. And I have clearly made a mistake. A fairly significant one. Damn it. Sorry, I got distracted by Doctor Who talk. Am I fighting that? I don't have anything meaningful to flashback with it. I'm not fighting that. I need Force of Will to fight things like Okos. And that. Really wish I hadn't screwed that turn up so badly. Oh well. Okay, let's top deck a land. Land. Okay. Land? Land? Okay. Deck, I would like to be slightly more lucky than this. Just a little bit. No. No, oh my god. Oh no. This could all go horribly wrong very quickly. Alright, well, not yet. Who's the mana denial deck now? My opponent asks. Uh-oh. No. Oh, right. They already had that. And then they, yeah. Okay. Getting a little bit beat up here. I know I'm taking myself off of Oko here, but I also feel like, gosh darn it, I feel like taking them off the mana to play Karn is probably useful. They're just gonna have the Karn here though. Yeah, fuck. All right, we're just dead. Seems like opponent is on a deck that is just a reasonable foil to ours. It just goes slightly bigger than what we're doing. So their planeswalkers are harder for us to remove than our creatures are for them to remove. Which is fine. It's fine to lose to the deck that's slightly bigger than yours. Karn, Dak, and Liquid Metal Coating. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I see what they're up to. Oh, no. All right. Very famous. This is the trophy leader. Even had the stream up on another monitor. Watch out for stifles. Are you warning them or me? No, I know. It's Rainbow Depths.
It's all over, people. We don't have a prayer. Ah!
Fuck. All right. Mulls to 6. All right. Yeah. Oh, I'm aware of Thomas the Hepner. No. Tom Negator 77 Hepner. I'm aware of him. I'm aware of Tom. Dude wins so many trophies. He's literally just giving them away. Well, he's giving away some of the tickets and the stuff for prize money for tournaments and charity events. So good human being. Good human being over there. Yep. Do I Daze this to take them down on mana? Or do I let it go? Yeah, but I don't want to let it go. And I don't have anything I can do without them knowing exactly what I'm going to do. And the player is so much better than me that I feel like there's no chance. No chance. But that's not actually true. That's not the way this works. Magic is not that much of a gap of skill. It is a huge gap of skill, but not by that much. Our opponent had to mulligan, and we have access to plenty of random information to help us out here. Takes the Oko. Okay, so they're not afraid of the Stifle or the Daze. Yikes. Or maybe their combo is going to be really slow. I don't know. Maybe they have multiple other discard spells. Could be a lot of different reasons that just happened. No, I know they can play around them. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm afraid. Well, that's something. Top deck the vampire. Yeah, potentially. Wouldn't have taken the Planeswalker if you had that. Well, they don't want to eat your Oko with a Vampire Hexmage, right? I mean, yes, they can, and they will, but they don't want to have to do that. That's a medium minus play for that deck. They would like to combo you. They are willing to play a slower game if they have to, but I don't think that's their MO. Their modus operandi. The modus with the mostus? That doesn't make any sense. They had the pedal up last turn. Because I was thinking of like, oh, they were tapped down. I could have wastelanded their gemstone that has 2 counters on it. Because that puts them in a mediocre situation for mana. But I also think that with the Lotus Petal up, they could have had crop rotation, but then they knew I had Daze, so they wouldn't play into that. See, these are the reasons that I'm going to lose this game. Because Tom has processed that information hundreds of times, I'm sure. Whereas I'm just trying to struggle through it like a toddler. Hyper complex combo versus fair deck lines. I want to Daze this. Why is it that I want to Daze this? Puts them down their last mana. Clears the way better for my Stifle. But I don't... Are they just getting bogged with this? Pretty sure I'm not supposed to care, but... Alright, I'm letting this resolve, but let it be known that I considered not, or considered poking it with a Daze that would tap their last mana. Wasteland! Security Step. Okay. That is, yeah, I was gonna say, that's not what they wanted to, okay. I think I'm gonna waste their gemstone mine here. And then play Narset? I don't know how that could possibly go badly for me. I guess they could just have the Dark Depths in their hand, which I don't want to let happen. How's it going, Mord? Sure. I like both these cards. Okay. Now I feel more comfortable to aggressively Wasteland, but You got gifted a sub. Yeah, that was yesterday. That was a big deal. Dude dropped freaking 10 gift subs. What an incredible human. That was Skullclamp MTG. No, Loverboy B. Sorry, Loverboy B. Sorry, apologies, Loverboy. Sure. So we'll find out if this goes sideways for me. Shit. I know they have a Wasteland in their hand. I've got a Stifle and a Force here? Should be okay. Wasteland +2. Sure. He's an easy lover. Put a hold on you, leave it like no other. Before you know it, you'll be on your knees. Easy lover. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Phil Collins. All right. Tax Narset, I assume? Sure. This is acceptable. Bing beading beep booty bing 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 beading beep booty doom doom bam bam now bam 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 bam. So am I casting Uro this turn? I feel like I definitely am. Well, that leaves me open to getting got. All right, we're not casting Uro this turn. Cast Uro next turn. I really don't care if they kill my Narset, and neither do they. I thought so. They only attacked Narset last turn to make sure I didn't draw an extra card off of it. Ooh. Hoop, there it is. Say run, baby, run. Say hoop, baby, hoop. So run, baby, run. All right, so Lightning Bolt is officially a dead card in my hand. Oh. But then well. Okay. So they know I have Stifle? Do we just start this horrible chain of events going? I feel like we do. I feel like there's no way... So we let that resolve, right? No, we don't, right? Is that how that works? Can someone tell me if that's how that works? Because this is a state trigger. No, if you sacrifice the Dark Depths trigger, it just goes on the stack again. That's just not how that works. That you can't do that. Yeah. But I could just let it resolve and make it an elk? I have a force if they stifle. You can stifle the second trigger? Are you 100% confirming that? You're not screwing with me? I'm not about to lose the game because I take... Okay. Because I take your advice here? I'm trusting you on this one. Because text. Well, it's the when you do, right? So this is the first one. Then there's a sacrifice it. Then there's a when you do. No. No, there's the fucking Merit Lage. Right, this is not what I wanted to happen. God damn it. I knew I was right. We got bamboozled. I mean, we'll see. If they have Stifle, yeah, but they can't cast one anyway, so... We're fine. But I just... I knew I was freaking right about that. You can stifle the second trigger, but the second trigger is a state trigger that says, if this has 0 counters on it, a trigger goes on the stack. If that trigger resolves, you're getting your token. I think this is fine. This is fine. They can't take my Force of Will. Yeah, they take the Stifle. But I can stop them from getting a second sort of value Force of Will over Stifle. I agree with you, Mord. I was just sort of... I'm trying to make my decisions less impulsively overall, especially in games like this where you can just lose on the spot for making the wrong one. It's the correct way to do it. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And I'm not even saying that I'm entirely unhappy with the board state we ended up in. I'm just saying I'm annoyed because I knew that's how that interaction worked. There's no second trigger that goes on the stack. It's a reflexive trigger, which that's not how those work. Oof. That's a tough break, buddy. But, you know, in the end, you know that was the right decision. And just got to move on with your life, you know? I mean, it's you got into that situation by registering a deck with 4 Helix. And when you register with a deck with 4 Helix, you know that's a potential. That's a possibility. Can't be mad at yourself for that. State-based effects. Well, it's a state trigger. It's called a state trigger. And the way it works is that if the condition is filled, this trigger will go on the stack. If you stifle the trigger, it just goes on the stack again. There's a specific rule for those types of triggers that says if the stack doesn't have a version of this on it, just put a version on it. And then the reflexive nature of it just happens. There's no... It's like hypothesisal. You can't stifle the second chunk of that. Even though some... I think it's Arena that demonstrates it in the way where it looks like you can, but you can't. I would like to take away your colored mana. No. I should have reset a Stifle there, but it's fine. It's fine too. We'll just reset it now and then draw it with Ponder. Legacy and EDH Scrub. You do realize those formats teach people rules almost faster than any other. One of the most impressive 0 to X Magic players I've ever known, in terms of how fast they learned to play the game, they learned off of playing Cube, which I think is one of the worst and best things you could do to someone. Teach them to play Magic exclusively via Cube. Okay. So it looks like we might be up on game 1. Either that or Time Spiral Draft. Yeah, that's definitely a way to do it. Teach them with one of the most complex, difficult, what do you call it? Keyword laden, limited formats of all time. Okay, so Surgical seems good. Veil seems okay. Submerge seems acceptable. Not well, no, it's not. They don't play any forests. That's not how that works. This does not have flying. As much as it looks like it's flying, this does not have flying. Huh. It's weird. It seems like my main deck is actually potentially pretty good here. I'm about to run 4 Mishra's Baubles in Enigmatic for a League opinions. I can't believe that that's correct, but it's possible. It's okay. I understand that you have Luris. I don't like it, but it's possible it's okay. But let it be known, I don't think that's a good idea at all. Wilt for exploration, or is it not played in Turbo-Death? I don't think that it is. We'll go check out Tom's latest list after this match. Because I should play it at some point, just to know what it's all about. I know that they have some number of Stifles and etc., but I don't think boarding into any of those cards is worth doing. I don't think I should be playing Wilt here. I think our main deck is just generally very well set up here. So I'm going to try it again. Mulls to 6 again. I will keep my 7 again. Thank you. Mulls to 5. Oh, God. These are the games we lose, people. These are the games we lose. I don't mean that. City of Brass. Sure. While I would love to Wasteland on 1, walking into the Stifle with that. If they Stifle, I go Force Veil, and I end up on top. Yeah. Hit me, Tom. I'm up so many cards I don't even care. Alright, that's a really, really good sign for us. Jam the library here. I still have Force Daze. Getting this library into play basically means that I've got it. Whereas going down more resources. All right, I'm doing this. I don't know if this is the best play. It's almost certainly not the best play, but it's the one I'm gonna make. Yep. I'm gonna force that. I'm going way up on resources in a half second, so I would prefer that they had less free things going on. City of Ass greater than City of Brass. Yeah, that is not wrong. Okay. I think I'm taking all of it. Let's start off with Brainstorm. Try to hit land. Start off with Ponder. Start off with Ponder. Ponder digs more cards. There we go. Double Wasteland? Am I so bold? I don't have a Force anymore. I have a Daze at that point. But then there are 1 mana. And I have guaranteed land drops coming in. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, we're gonna rip it here. Shuffle. Nope. Daze for Crop Rot. Yeah, we have it. So let's hope. Feels good. Dun dun sympathy. 4-1 taking down Tom the Hepner. That's not his nickname. Negator 77. Woo! Okay, so Pokepile is such a good deck that even I can do okay with it. So it's a classic mana symbol 4-1 as well. The match we lost was an 0-2. We got flattened. Yeah, so this deck is super fun. I love the Delverless Delver nature of it. This is basically like if Strifopile had like a punk little brother that was like, I also don't want to play Delver, but I don't want to be as greedy as you, Dad. Or older brother, because that's the previous parallel that I drew there. So a lot more about mana denial, so maybe that's not even an accurate thing, but it's like a greedy blue mid-range deck that's all about mana denial. I say all about, it's not all about, but it's enough. It's got like enough card advantage and these mid-range tools like Dreadhorde Arcanist, Sylvan Library, Uro, etc. Yeah. But then it's got enough mana denial and burn spells that you can kind of flip into like this pretty cool mid-range deck. It's threat light, but all the threats are like card advantage too, so that feels pretty good. It felt like when we played No Bad Cards Painter a little while back, which I think, do I have it here? Yeah, No Bad Cards Painter. When we played No Bad Cards Painter, it basically like it felt like playing that deck without the combo. Did I see Dom's list for Vintage? I did, but it's not an archetype I'm in any way interested in, so it's a Oops All Spells variant. So I just I'm not interested in that at all. Anyway, Pokepile was freaking awesome. We are going to move on to Death and Taxes. And so we're going to take a little break while I can get the cards rented for that. And I will...
Meanwhile...
that. And if you're in the future watching this on the YouTube, you can, of course, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, check out my other videos, check me out on the wonderful twitch.tv/manasimple. I'll see you there.